Hello, though. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna take you back to, I think, the 1970s, or maybe early 80s. I'm gonna take you back pretty far for this one. Um, a lot of the older people that subscribe to my channel, because I do know there's some older people and everything. I don't know how many people know of this particular movie. This particular movie had different stories in it, and one of the stories I'm about to talk about here in a second. It's not Creepshow, which is, don't get me wrong, Creepshow it was one of the good shows. It's not Creepshow. This story, or this movie, would have, I think, like 3 to 5 stories, and this particular one, the movie, or the 5 stories, the stories were, based off this movie, I think, called, Trilogy of Terror. The movie's called Trilogy of Terror. Now, I know they had Trilogy of Terror 1, Trilogy of Terror 2, and this particular thing was in both. Yes, both. Now, his first encounter, or she or her, whatever, this thing was in the first one, and a lot of people know, more of the first encounter. A lot of people know more of the first encounter, but there is 2 encounters. The thing is in the first and the second movie. And I'm about to show you what I'm exactly talking about. It's a Trilogy of Terror, one of the stories that, yes, I ended up seeing as a kid, but I'll tell you why in a second. It really never scared me as much, the Zuni doll, the Zuni fetish doll, the, little, the little Indian, Zuni fetish warrior doll or whatever. I do have some of the stuff that goes with, I guess you would say, the movie. I have a couple of things. I don't have a lot. Um, but this is one of the things. So let me just, here's a little thing around it. There's a little thing. Let me end up, removing this off of here. Let's remove that, and remove the little thing, and then open this up. This I only have read it, I think, once. Yeah, I'm not. Fuck that. I only read it once. But if you want to read it, go ahead, be my guest. I gotta open it back up for y'all. Well, it's kind of like closing on me. It's been not really messed with, but if you guys want to read that, go ahead. If y'all know cursive or whatever, I think, do I have it upside down? Hold on, I'll keep it like that, and then if I don't have it upside down, I'll flip it over. I think it's upside down, but hold on. I'm doing it this way because I might have had it upside down. Sorry if I did. Then I'll end up doing it this way too. Take your time. I don't know if I have it upside down or not, so take your time. You can pause the video if you want to read that. There you go. And trust me, I already have read it. So, the little man over there has never came to life. And if he had, I would be dead right now, trust me. So, I end up just fixing this now. I'm trying to get this back. It's just a normal white piece of paper with the, spell on it from the movie. Which is a cool touch. I like that, It's a cool little touch. Now I'm just trying to end up pulling this back up. Maybe it just goes like, I guess it just goes like that. So, and I end up taking this little wrapping thingy around it, this little string, if I can. Hold on. Taking the string, I don't really want to mess it up too much or whatever. But, there we go. Alright, come on. Get more on there. Come on. Just trying to get it in the middle there so it doesn't end up coming off for some. There you go. So it's all back now, don't worry. It's all back on there. There you go. It's back on there, so. And then, so basically this movie came before Child's Play. believe me or not, Trilogy of Terror Zuni Fetish Warrior Doll came before Child's Play. Now, I do think this movie came out in the 70s. I could be wrong, but it's basically, it was just like Chucky, this little, doll, or this little warrior doll, or whatever, goes around and ends up, having a knife and, tries, I think her name was Karen Black. I could be wrong, I could be wrong, but I think that's what the actress's name, this doll's, chasing her, and apparently, she got the doll for her son or someone, because I guess the son or some family member or something, likes collecting stuff like that. But anyways, it's not me. But, so apparently the family member likes collecting stuff, so she got it. And apparently, she had to joke around. She had to joke around and read the, thing, and chain popped off, and all of a sudden doll comes to life and starts killing her. And already know, she doll took her, soul, and she ended up possessing her and all that stuff. But that's basically the story of the Zuni doll. He comes to life because she reads the thing, and she got the thing for her son or husband or something, I don't know, some family member, and then, ended up reading the thing, because she has to be stupid, and then, of course, the doll comes to life, because, horror movies, things apparently for horror movies, things love to come to life, so, anyways, this I've been having for a long time. Yes, like a long time before I had any of this stuff. This is technically, if you would say, one of my first horror items. Believe it or not, and the funny thing is, I don't even have a VHS anymore. But I hold on to it, it's not common that you have a VHS lying around, and to be honest, these are like one of the last, any really, I can't talk, fucking heartburn, man, acid reflux or heartburn, one of the two, but, yeah, this is one of the last, VHSs we had laying around for a long time, and I'm surprised my mom never got rid of it. I think back in the day we used to do, yard sales and go to places and sell stuff, but, surprised she never actually got rid of it. I think one time she was, but I was like, oh, this is cool as hell, keep it, so. And I ended up taking it and hiding it from her, because I thought she would, sell it or something, but of course she never did. But, yeah, if you don't know, this is the, Trilogy of Terror 2, the second movie, apparently. Trilogy of Terror 2 on VHS. I do like collecting old-style VHSs, believe it or not. This thing's fucking dirty. But I do like collecting VHSs, and just seeing this old-style, box art, this old-style box art is cool. You're in this little, old-style box art. So, that's real cool. And then, right here, so, the VHS inside of it. Fucking light showing on it, though. There, you kind of see a little bit more. There we go. But, yeah, and, so, but, very cool. This thing, surprisingly, what I've been kind of wanting to do in a way, not really anymore, because this is freaking beaded as shit. This cover is beaded to crap. Originally, I was, believe it or not, I was going to take a piece of paper, like a good-sized piece of paper, put it in there, and all in, like, big, bulky, black letters, I was going to write Trilogy of Terror 2, like, Trilogy of Terror, then a big number 2, but then, this cover is just beaded, and, yeah, it's not in the best condition, but it's still standing. Open it up now. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Be kind, please rewind. Okay, it's still in there. I'm surprised the tape ain't messed up after how many years. Some VHS tapes don't really last, but, yeah, and you can see, nothing on the back. There ain't really nothing on the back at all. Here's some on the front. You can see a Trilogy of Terror 2 on the front, so, I always, as a kid, I thought this was just Trilogy of Terror, but no. Trilogy of Terror came out in 1996, apparently. 1996 is when Trilogy of Terror 2 came out. Still a classic. Trilogy of Terror is a classic. the first and second, and apparently the second one is about, they discover the doll, it's been burnt up, because in, the first encounter, she tried to burn it up, did not do anything, so as they're trying to clean the doll off and fix it up, and I don't know, to do something with it. They were cleaning it up, fixing it up. Maybe, I don't know really much about it, but I know they're cleaning up, fixing it up, and of course the doll ended up going crazy, killing everyone in the I guess it looked like a hospital in my opinion. I could be wrong, but yeah, they ended up wanting to fix the doll, but of course that goes terribly wrong. Yeah, that goes terribly wrong, and everything. So the doll of course ends up killing them all and shit. I have this in here backwards, but yeah, and I'm having this in there backwards. There we go. It's in there better now. I think backwards for some odd reason. There we go. I'll put it in there right now. The front's showing, but yeah. So cool. VHS. You really don't see these nowadays anymore. And then the product, which is, again, I am going to talk about why. Here, let's actually talk about that first. So I seen Trilogy a tear about, I think, 13 years old is when I seen Trilogy a tear. The first and second. I think I did see the first, though, however, but, yeah, whenever I was 12, 13, I seen Trilogy a tear. And I was at that time, I knew dolls couldn't come to life. I was getting more into horror. My terrorization, or how you could say it, my fear of Chucky was over with, and everything. And, I love the fact of a killer doll coming to life, and just, it's fucking awesome, here's the thing, when you're a kid, 8, 9, 7 years old, you're not gonna realize, like, oh shit, that stuff is fake, It's gonna fucking terrorize the hell out of you, It's gonna scare the shit out of you. Unless if you're freaking brave. But man, when I was a kid, that shit fucking terrorized me. Fucking Chucky used to scare the shit out of me at, 8 and 9 years old and stuff. I didn't know any fucking better. But, so anyways, I got over, the fear of Chucky finally at 12 years old, and, I ended up, realizing the stuff can't do anything, and after a while, I just thought it was fucking hilarious. Like, sometimes I would laugh at it, I would laugh at him going, yeah, and I would laugh at the shit that Chucky would do, because the stuff just didn't scare me, It's, funny in my opinion that a little doll's going around and, trying to kill you and stab you, It was always funny to me. But surely, when I was younger, best believe that shit, especially Chucky, don't even get me started on, oh my god, my fear of Chucky when I was young, like, So, now you can see I freaking collect all that stuff, because again, it's just funny to me, it's and here's the thing, if the doll is, randomly gonna come to life and try killing me, the best the doll could really honestly do is try killing me in my damn sleep. Like, think about it. That's the only thing, which is, it's, in a way, that's scary, yeah. But any other thing, the doll can't really, what is he gonna do? Run at you and, slice you in the leg? All you gotta do is kick the shit out of it and pick it up. Freaking, I don't know, Hulkamania, throw it out the fucking window, and the next thing you know, you grab it and, set some matches and set it on fire. Bam, bam, bam. And if he comes, freaking burnt up Chucky, you end up shooting him in the heart. There you go, he's dead. And get rid of all the other Chucky stuff. Chucky's just, like, I don't hate Chucky. Don't think I'm hating on him. I'm not. I love the Child's Play series. Chucky's one of the best horror movies out there. For its time, don't get me wrong. Now, the shit's funny as hell, in my opinion. But, freaking... that's why I have such an obsession with Chucky, because when I was younger, I was terrified. Trust me, I was terrified. I was just like fucking Andy Barkley, the kid, Chucky going after the kid. I was like him. I never wanted to be around the doll, nothing. I was terrified. But then, I ended up just, it's all stupid, It's like, how can you be terrified of a doll? Yeah, the doll might look ugly, he might look a little creepy here and there, but, if best, the doll comes and fucking chases you around. I mean, the thought of that, yeah, that's scary. Don't get me wrong. if the doll started coming and fucking chasing me around, I'd be fucking scared. I ain't gonna lie. It'd be terrorizing, you know, little midget doll. Come on. Don't lie and say that wouldn't at least for the first time scare the shit out of you. I know it would. But at the end of the day, you just grab it and, you know, it can't be strong. It can't fight, you know? How's it gonna fight back with its little cotton stuffed arms? And, you know what I mean? You know, I would be more terrified facing Jason, Freddy, Leatherface, Michael. Again, no, no hatred against Chucky. That's not what I'm trying to get your guys' mind across. I love Chucky, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, the only thing that he could maybe do is somehow trick you. You know, because the motherfucker's smart. I'll tell you that. Chucky is fucking smart. Believe me or not, sometimes he might look stupid, but he can do some smart shit. Look at the fucking movies. But, you know, especially when he really wants to kill you, he'll mindfuck you sometimes. But, at the same time, it's like the only way how I can really see him kill you is less if you're fucking knocked the fuck out, you know, and all of a sudden the doll just pops up out of nowhere, then yeah. But, you know, as we're not talking about Chucky, but still, that's, you know, same thing for the Trilogy of Terror doll. It's like fucking, you know, the thing, you know, he might be fast, whatever. At the end of it, you could just pick him up and fucking chuck him out the window. 30, hell, I could probably, you know, since the thing's not even that heavy, I could probably pick it up and chuck it like it's a fucking football or some shit, to be honest. You know? But, he's talking about the Trilogy of Terror doll. So this is it right here. This thing, now I do know as well for the Trilogy of Terror dolls, there's ones that are like made like life-size, like the Chuckies, where they actually do like move their arms, like articulation-wise, and everything like that, you know. But those ones in box, because they do have some of them I've seen in box, which is the same doll, but like in the original box, for like $400 and something dollars. I don't even know how much they are now. They could be way more now. And then I seen some other ones they made that were statues, but still like movie licensed statues, just like the big life-size ones. And then I ended up seeing this one, the cheapest one out of all of them. Some customized some customized person was customizing some stuff and making Trilogy of Terror Zuni dolls from the Trilogy of Terror. And this person, I think, was making, like, some smaller ones at the time, and it's like, I don't want a super small one, you know? Then I ended up one day going on, I think it was eBay. I went on eBay, and I seen a good-sized one, which was this one. I seen, you know, this good-sized one right here. I think he's, like, 10 inches. I know there's other ones the person was selling, like, I think 8 inches, and maybe, like, a 4-inch one, you know? End up seeing this was listed for 10 inches, and originally in the photo it looked small as shit. In the photo, it looked very actually small. You know, I was like, 10 inches is kind of big, bigger than 8 and, you know, 5, so I ended up receiving it, and this is what I got. The Trilogy of Terror Zuni doll. He's not that small, he's in good height, so in my opinion, and honestly, if you think about it, not like Chucky, the Zuni doll in the movie, I don't think he was super huge either, so I don't think he was super huge. I think he was a little bit bigger than this, but yeah, I don't think he was like super huge like Chucky. I could be wrong, but yeah, though, you know, the little chain, apparently if you read there's a little chain on him on the bottom there, you know, on this little short trunks or whatever, and the, you know, sword, you know, there's the little chain around him, and then here's the back of him. He's made out of this like hard resin type material, and you know, sometimes I don't really like to touch him too much. Here's the back of him. It's crazy here, and the chain again, you know, and so. But yeah, and the other part of the stick, again, this person made a fantastic job, no lie. I know previously too, this person was making, or somebody was making ones just like this, because the other YouTuber was talking about it, and his, like, the sword ended up breaking from over time, and the doll was just, like, completely always breaking, but then, you know, he ended up seeing this one, and he was like, this is in good condition, so I seen the exact same one, and ended up buying it, and here he is, so, I don't really ever play with them. I don't try grabbing him by the head. I don't, anything like that, because again, he's made out of this. I think, like, not like the rubber LGN figures, I don't think he's made out of that type of stuff, because he's very hard. But, some freaking dog here on his feet. But, yeah, though, he's made out of some hard, like, resin type stuff. Clay type resin mixture or something. But very, very cool nonetheless. I'll give you an up-close shot. Again, I don't want to break him because he's very delicate, actually. So, let's give you all an up-close shot of his face there. This is up-close shot of his face. I don't want to fucking break my TV, but, there's as best as I can get of the face there, the Zuni doll, of his teeth, and then here's a little, up-close shot, I guess, of the sword. There we go, a little closer there. A little feather on the sword, or the nightstand thingy, and then it goes all the way up to there, and, his hair's fucking crazy. A lot of people, criticize, about me fixing the doll's hairs, and, in my opinion, I don't know why I have this obsession. It's a killer doll. It should have its hair all, crazy, but I just don't like how it looks. I like it for my dolls, even my Chuckies and stuff. I like their hair, brushed back, combed, and, it's weird. I don't know why, but that's an obsession I have, is, like, I like having them perfectly, positioned, and, just see, I'm doing it again! Their, hair all, crazy, and it's a killer doll. It should, but it's like, I don't know. See, it's all combed back, and there you go. It's the killer Zuni doll from the Trilogy of Terror. Now, I know his original encounter looked different. The second encounter, he looked more darker, more burnt and stuff. And I think that one was made more out of, like, for the second one, which is, I got the second movie VHS, so. But, either way, pretty cool. Just wanted to show that off. I know originally when my channel, before all my original videos and stuff got deleted, I actually showed that thing off. I think it was only like a 16-minute video or something, but, yeah, though, that's really all I gotta say. And I wanted to end up showing that off again because my original video that I had showed, it ended up getting deleted, so. But, very cool nonetheless. I don't fuck with it, believe it or not. I don't mess with it. I don't play with it, Why would I play with something that's hard resin and, could possibly break? So. But I do got some other dolls I would like to show. There's some other stuff that I originally posted that I just never showed. So, and I would like to end up actually showing. But videos have to come, and sometimes, I don't know why the deal is, whenever I'm done uploading or making a video, or mostly making a video, and I want to go and upload it, my phone just has a fucking malfunction to where it doesn't want to work, and my screen starts glitching, and, starts freaking freezing, and then I have to end up restarting my phone, and I'll get this video to upload, though. But, that's the Trilogy of Terror, and I guess a little bit of why, I'm just not scared of horror movie dolls anymore. Like, the only way how I think I would be terrified of a horror movie doll is even if it's just a movie, but the doll has to be fucking, I don't know, up into the fucking sky, and it has to look creepy as shit. Then that might a little bit intimidate me. But, besides that, I don't think, a doll that's, the size of Chucky. And trust me, there are some fucked up looking creepy dolls, more than these Chucky dolls out here. But besides that, I just don't, there's the videos of Robert the Doll and Annabelle, but, until I see the stuff, then I'll believe. But, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and once again, I love killer doll movies. Don't get me wrong, that's honestly one of the reasons why I ended up getting into horror movies, is because of Chucky and the killer doll, horror movie side of things. So, but yeah. So that's it. 25 minutes of a video. I don't like to do long videos, but I mean, it's a horror movie item, and I like talking things, horror movies, and other stuff. So, yeah, so that's really about it. Yeah. So, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys later, and girls, and yeah. So, bye.